There we go. Good evening, everybody, and how the devil are you all out there in YouTube land? And thanks to anybody who's in from Australia, either for getting up early or for staying up all night, one of the two. So I think it's coming up 5 o'clock. Certainly across where Darren is, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, well, had a flood warning in the day, phone call, flood warning. Supposed to be getting heavy rain over the next few days. So we will wait and see what happens there. I will bring the worms in. And tonight, we've got Scott, the Blue Light Turner. We've got Dale, the Scroll Saw Sith, with Elvis the Teddy Bear. And we've got Mark, the Gentleman Wood Turner as well. So there's the guys
you gotta
in.
Press it. You got to press it.
Doesn't work.
It definitely does work. It does work. It's just really quiet. There we go.
Oh my life.
That's new toy.
Right, I'll just change camera. So, I'm going to carry on the theme that everybody else is doing this week, and I'm going to do a vase. So, I usually do a... No, I'm going to leave that till Friday. So I'm going to do a vase. I've got a gnarly piece of bur oak on the lathe. What sort of size is it? It's about 7 inches long by 4 inches square at the moment. I might do something totally different and colour this, but we will see. First off, I'm going to get it rounded down. I'm not going to use my rough and gouge on this, seeing as how it is a piece of burr. So I'm just going to use my bowl gouge to get it roughed down. Turning at around about 950 revs.
You're going to do it now?
Yes, sir. I'll try and make it an Elvis theme. So bear with me. We've got a big hunk of love in the H. We've got a boy like me, Brian Hartman. We've got a dog's life with Sarah Jane. We've got a little bit of green, Dory Sexy. We've got a mess of blues, Doug Miller. We've got a whistling tune, James Crawford. I'm running out now. We've got all shook up, Jason Leverin. We've got an evening prayer, Jennifer's Crafts and Creations. We've got Beach Boy Blues, John Scarborough. We've got Blue Hawaii, KT602. We've got Bring It Back, Michelle Higgins. We've got Clam Bake, Michelle's in Neil M. Where did I get that from? I'm going to give up now. Right, so yes, we have Patrick Henley, Paul Kavanagh, Peter the Part with Turner, Robert Stallman, Steve Ash, the Leonard Turner, Steve Ellis, Steve Hale, Terry Bartlett, the Blue Light Tumbler himself, Terry TJ Turning, we get Trevor P. Hobby Turner, we get the Wood Jedi, Webfoot Resonant Wood Creations, Wood Wizardry by Colin, and Wood Turning by Barry. Good evening, everyone.
It's Brian, the Devil in Disguise.
Oh, I mean, there might be legs on this, but I was running out. I mean, I don't know that many. I mean, he did that literally hundreds of songs, so, you know, I mean, we must have one for everybody.
See, I know why you're moving back to Scotland.
Why?
Because you wrote Return to Sender.
I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it was just out there and obvious, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Dear, oh dear, you know what I mean?
We don't want you in the ghetto.
No, it's old McDonald. That's why we're going back, you know?
Steve Ash, the learner Turner, says he's had the best day ever. Spent the day having a lesson with Emma Cook. Saw a Castrol on the way home. Finishes with an evening with Wayne. There you go.
Excellent.
But Kestrel is a terrible lager.
There's a super chat in the out there for you, Wayne.
Oh, cheers.
From me. Practice piece, getting there before Jamie.
Woodworm Paul's in. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
John Foster's in.
I've not seen Jamie in the chat.
You have 58 beautiful people with fantastic taste in wood turning lives. watching you right now, sir.
However-
Excellent.
Only 9 thumbs up. So please hit that thumbs up, guys.
This is going to be fun to hollow out.
Away.
Sounds hard.
Yeah.
Is it? How long? How many minutes is this going to take? I mean,
Oh, this could take a wee while. This could.
what, like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I am going to use the drill though.
Ah, jolly good. Benjamin's in.
Hi, Ben.
He says, "Good evening, you lot. What a surprise to see you all here. How's the turtle, Ben?"
Yeah, did it escape?
Did it leave a mark?
So I'm just putting the tenon on to go in the chuck. A wee bit more of that.
You know why Benjamin says what a surprise seeing us lot here? It's because we're always on his mind.
Oh, my
Mark,
life.
for the record, I'm regretting this already. Just for the record.
Yeah.
Is now the time to admit being a little bit of a secret Elvis fan.
What, you?
Well, it's better than bloody steps.
You can tell by the hair, Scott. I mean, you've got that quiff down pat, mate.
Steps? Who listens to Steps? Barry Cheesing?
Mark Stroughton's in.
The hound dog
Circular
himself, Mr.
Oh.
Circular Keith Bywood.
It's good as fuck. Sorry.
Beach to it.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know what I mean? I should have had more of a suspicious mind when I come into this.
Don't be cruel.
I don't know. I just don't know. I have very little. I mean, it's like a case of there's almost nothing. Well, I suppose you should take. I've got it. I should take some heat on this one. There's a brand new day on the horizon. I mean, I won't have to remember this mistake.
I just wonder though, is Wayne turning in his blue suede shoes?
Blue suede
Well,
Crocs.
see, now I was desperately trying to figure out a blue suede shoe one.
Yep. It's a blue suede Crocs.
Right, let's get some shape into this.
You have 62 people with taste. Oh, John Scarborough, your jokes have me cry in the chapel.
John's gonna love me tender.
Oh dear.
I'm putting a happy face on today, Doug. Or trying to. Distraction.
I suppose if Jamie was here, we might be able to get him to improve a bit and go from Fiji to Naples, and he can write to us from there.
Chat's a bit quiet tonight. Perhaps having a little less of conversation. Nick Castle's in. Evening, Nick.
John Leveron says, and just like that, it all goes quiet. Yes, there's tumbling tumbleweeds there, John. Jason. Douglas Mungham says, Scott, you sound like it's a bit better.
Trying to put a happy face on.
Yeah.
Trying to distraction. Yeah, it's not.
Do you have any yellow crayons and some black crayons? I mean, it's got to be. Are you listening to some appropriate rave?
No, the little black dog's biting me off.
Is it? As long as it's a little one.
Yeah, it's only a hound dog.
Oh, aye. Can Father Will, can we stop encouraging Scott? I mean, I'm particularly looking at me if I'm saying that.
Spider says, £3 for a glass of wine. What are you drinking, Meths?
You know, we really should pay attention to the chat.
Well,
I'm not. I haven't been.
Sorry, I'm watching it. They're all just saying hello to each other.
Splendid. At least one of us has got this.
I just suppose if Wayne starts drinking meths, he could be a little bit all shook up.
Do you know the amount of swear
doesn't
words I
even
want
work.
to throw at you? Oh dear. The amount of swear words I want to throw at you is incredible.
You started it.
You know?
Should I put the list of Elvis songs away?
Yes, you should put your. I mean, you've obviously got one on the screen. I'm trying to do this from memory.
The only one I can think of is about turning a wooden heart.
Oh, aye.
Bonsoir, Lionel.
Claire's in from Claire's Crafty Corner. Good evening, Claire.
Good evening, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
And
Hello,
Colin
yeah.
Izzard has joined.
Is he?
Colin.
Joined what? Oh. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing and you want us to shut up, please, please, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, go on, give that subscribe button a bit of a tickle and that notification bell a bit of a ring. Up at the top of the chat, we have a link, I think, to mark the Gentleman Woodturner's premiere this evening. And down in the description, we have a link to buy Wayne a coffee, which is really a wine, which is really a coffee. Tell you it's coffee, but it's really a wine. But if you buy him that, he'll tell everybody it was a coffee, but it really be a wine. You know, at the Buy Me a Coffee link. Because Wayne does all this. Wayne puts on these lives twice a week at his own expense for us all to enjoy. So go on, give the man a little something to say thank you. Darren J says, smash that like button, folks. I don't know if that's because he likes Wayne or because he wants us to shut up.
Robert Lapsley's in.
Evening, Bob.
Ken Hunn is in.
And Peter Twisted Tree says, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, cauliflower cheese, assorted veg, and beer gravy is ready to be served. So I'm not going to be able to talk to you lot. He's busy filling his face.
Fair enough.
Not really.
It's better than what I got.
It's not better than what I've got.
Mash and steamed veg.
Little bit of conversation.
I cauliflower cheese.
Right. I think I'll bring Drilly out for this one.
Yay!
Yay! Talking of drilly.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. For those that are interested, there's a new bit of drilly merch out. It's literally went live about 2 minutes before. I'll pop the link in. It's Drilly saying, "You're jerking, man."
You're jerking, man.
John Scarborough's got a question.
Yep.
Good question.
It's almost wood turning related as well.
Exactly.
Could you see the shape before you start turning, or do you just see how it turns out?
No, I knew exactly the shape before I started turning. When I'm doing vases, I tend to do one shape. This one. Sometimes the narrow bit is at the bottom, and sometimes the narrow bit is at the top.
Yeah.
But they always tend to be this shape. I will alter the shape when I'm, if I'm doing small bud vases and things like this. I'll maybe do something a bit different, but I find this shape actually sells very, very well.
A little something, something.
Pete, you don't have to have a roast just on a Sunday.
Nope, you can get roasted any day of the week.
Well, he couldn't have a roast this Sunday because he was a little bit hungover.
Was he?
There's
Oh.
just a little bit.
Really?
Oh, there's a story. There's a story there.
Being
He
hungover.
was-
I'm sitting here,
It was
and
his
I've got a
birthday
slide
on
behind me.
Saturday, see?
Naughty Petey. What age is he now? 12?
176.
Really?
Yep.
Doesn't look a day over 90.
Good on it, though, doesn't he?
Yep.
Chris Cox is in. Good evening, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
I found out today that I've got a concrete floor.
Did
You
you?
didn't sweep it.
Oh, hell.
Well, actually, that was yesterday I found out.
I mean, I've got an excuse. I've only been in your workshop a handful of times, but you built the thing.
This
Yeah,
was
but how long
actually
ago
built.
did you build it?
This was built as a garage. The only time the car was in there was before the walls went up.
Mike Lang's in.
Woodwork Learner's got a question, Wayne.
Yeah.
With all those cracks, how deep can you hollow that vase? Vase. Vessel.
Phase.
Vase.
Well,
Vase.
how thin
I'm
walls?
tired.
Right. If I wanted to, I'd probably go down to 2 or 3 mil on the having the wall thickness. If I wanted to.
It's 2016.
Yeah, but there's loads to do.
Okay. Is that a no then?
We've got an hour and a quarter.
You know?
It's a vase, Darren. I just forgot myself.
He was being all American.
Grew up in America. Sometimes it slips out.
Brian saying there's some scary looking faces in that wood.
Brian, you should
Yeah,
go and
there are.
go and have a lie down and have your meds.
How many beers has he had?
Right then. The next question is to colour or not?
Oh, not.
Spur.
Yeah, and
Do you know? I think.
But
you
then
should colour it.
sometimes
think you should
intense
colour it.
colours bring that out, doesn't it?
I think you should colour it tastefully.
I think we should put it out to the chat.
I think we should ignore
I'm
the
going
chat.
with
I
oil.
think we should colour it.
I'm going with oil.
What are you, young Wayne?
let's see what colours I've got here. Because I was thinking about just going for blue.
You could be really radical and oil the outside, colour the inside.
Don't
Nah,
listen
you
to
see,
him.
what I was thinking about doing, now I could still do this without colouring it, was having 2 bands of gold leaf going around as well.
Douglas
Like
Mungan's saying deep red, but it's a real mixture out there. Some are saying colour, some are saying no colour, oil.
See, I think I've seen enough fantastically oiled pieces of work from Wayne that I always enjoy when he hits something with colour, because it always brings out something different.
Michael
Yeah.
is saying, colour, burn, colour.
You'd burn it before colour, I would have thought.
Here we go.
Kinda. Oh, colour.
And look, Chris Cox said blue.
Too late, John. And he even asked nicely,
Did he?
please don't colour it, he said.
But was it a begging please, or was it a polite, please? There's an important distinction here. Ruben's in. Hi, Ruben.
Evening, Ruben.
Hiya, Ruben.
See, John's not really that keen on colour.
No.
Pete says gold leaf the rim.
Oh yeah.
Come off in your bum. It'll come off in your bum, mate. Actually, that's actually I'm thinking about a future thing. When he does a gazunda, don't gold leaf the rim, Wayne.
It's Gazunda week next week, isn't it?
Right, let's
You know what I mean?
turn
You
speed.
might stand up and all the gold leaves are ring round your ass. That'd be funny.
Hi, Ruben. William Kenny's in.
Evening,
Hello,
William.
75 lovely people watching and only 42 thumbs up. Please smash that thumbs up. Show Wayne some appreciation for his work tonight. And
Remember,
all
folks.
the shows he puts on.
Remember, folks, if you hit that thumbs up, because the Wayne embeds the appropriate wood turning tags inside his stuff, what you're actually doing when you hit the thumbs up is not only are you showing your appreciation for Wayne, but what you're also doing is telling that wonderful, ravenous YouTube algorithm that you like this style of content. And it'll go out its way to try and throw up other wood turning content for you. So it's always worth hitting up. If you hit the thumbs down, you're saying, I don't like this content. And you're affecting the way the algorithm works. You know, stop showing you less, and you'll wind up with strange things like Scott doing an impression of Elvis wearing a mankini. There is a video out there, people. You just have to find it.
Right.
Or did I just make that up? Or did I just make that up?
Have you been watching my Brighton videos again?
Hey, we don't want to talk about your Brighton videos. I feel quite damaged by them. I think it's you doing the steps dance marathon. I think that was the one that kind of did me in.
What was that, mate?
You doing the steps dance-a-thon.
Colin's got a question for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
Will the Joe Sonia iridescent paints work without a black background?
No. You might get a very little effect. It needs to have a dark background to work, really.
Would that blue that you've put on there work?
Yes.
That's looking. Wait. Can you just hold that there? That with a bit of lacquer on that is going to look bloody gorgeous. Look at it.
Yes.
Right, I'm just going to
Darren Callison says, Wayne, I bought you a coffee that is a wine that is a coffee. Please retire the hairdryer and buy a decent heat gun. LOL.
This is a heat gun.
It was a heat gun, yeah. Peter the Barkwood Turner wants to know what colour did you use, Wayne?
I used blue. Stone blue. It used to be called blue.
Is that the iridescent?
No,
Yeah.
no. It's intrinsic.
Intrinsic, that's what I
I
mean.
think it's a midnight blue, isn't it?
No. The midnight blue's the dark blue.
Oh,
This is the lighter
they-
blue.
Call it sky blue now.
Oh, right, sky blue. That's what I used. It does tend to come up a bit dark on some areas. Right, I'll put another band around here.
Douglas Mungham has found the Mankini picture in lime green. There is one out there.
Oh, you stupid person. Come on.
You can't talk to me like that.
Right, I'm going to have to make this band a bit wider now.
Wayne, I almost fell out of love with my skew today as well. Bit me. Blood everywhere. It's the revenge of the elephant.
Mark, look, we've had a conversation previously, right? I remember it well, where I said, you're not Crocodile Dundee, stop trying to shave with your bloody wood turning tools.
Right, what I'll do, I'll put on the size for the gold leaf, and then
Wait,
we'll hollow it out.
Wayne, before you do that, wait, just rotate it a second. You've got a bit of blue in the band.
That doesn't really matter. That's getting gold leafed.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay,
really
okay.
matter.
Okay.
Nothing really matters.
Stuart Ingerill's in. Oh, Stuart.
I'm not here if anyone asks.
Why?
Because the police helicopter's flying above.
Have you fallen down?
No, mate.
You'll be fine.
They might be after me for my mankini pictures.
Mate, you should have been arrested a long time ago from those. It's indecent.
Yeah,
It's not so much indecent exposure. It's a case of it's a misuse of meat and two veg. There's probably laws against the level of cruelty you inflicted on yourself.
The laws against the level of cruelty inflicted on me.
Hang on there, Wayne. Who inserts more cruelty? I think you do or me.
Oh, come on. I never pick on you.
No.
I don't know where you
Don't
get
be-
these ideas from.
He doesn't pick on you, man. We've seen it. I mean, we know that's not true.
It's just rough
Well.
love, isn't it?
Rough housing is what it's called.
It's because he cares about me.
No, he just thinks it's funny.
Well, there is that as well.
That may be true too. Question. Are all the worms doing good from young Dougie Mungham? What do we think? Are we doing good?
So.
Good here. Often it's huge slice in my thumb.
I'm
not going to go on about it.
No, I've not got anything that I can actually say in public. There was about at least 6 or 7 possible things I could have said. All of them wouldn't be. YouTube would have slapped something on Wayne's live if I'd have said. Darren J says, "Please do not tell me where to find the mankini pictures. I value my eyesight." Oh, it's a good shout. It's a good shout.
Oh, we should have left that running. Just bring up the tail stock. Which drill bit am I going to use? This one.
Then I can.
No one.
How far down am I going? Right, get the speed to around about 500 for doing this. There we go. This would be a good time for any questions.
Darren's asking, maybe texture the bands that will have gold leaf on them for a bit of effect.
Well, the bottom band has got texture on there anyway because it's got it's got the burr on there.
Country Wood Girls in.
Hi, yeah. How are you keeping?
Dale's trying to clean his eyes.
Oh, he's not watched your video, has he?
No, something popped up on the phone I had to deal with. That distracted me for a few moments. Always means I've lost my train of thought. Normally what I'd want to do is hurl some random abuse. So what I'll do is I'll fall back in good old-fashioned way of doing this. Mr. Wayne, you have 82 beautiful people watching you. You have 48
Excellent.
thumbs up. Folks, please, please, please hit that thumbs up. It really does show some appreciation for Wayne, but more importantly, it tells the YouTube algorithm that you like this kind of content. If you're not already a subscriber, you could hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring. At the top of the chat, we have a link to Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's premiere this evening. Mark, help me here, 9:45?
9:30.
9:30, my apologies, 9:30. Down in the description, you'll also find a link to buy me a coffee, which is really buying, you're not really buying Wayne a coffee, you're buying Wayne a wine, but it says it's a coffee, so, but nonetheless, buy him a wine. And what Wayne does, and what you're doing there is you're just really showing Wayne a small appreciation for some of the hard work, effort that he puts into putting on these lives twice a week at a cost all to himself that he'll do all day long. So he's not twisting your arm, but you could buy him a wine so he can relax in the evening and say, "You're joking, man." Everything people say to him, everything people says to him. You know.
Right, three questions, three things.
Yeah.
Woodwork learners, has that Forstner bit been welded into an extension tube to make it longer?
No, it's held in.
2 grub screws, isn't it?
Actually, just one.
Right.
I'll take this out and I'll show you.
Have you ever done any perforated pieces?
Yes,
That was from Douglas Mlungham.
I do. I've got one still that I haven't gone any further with. This was the thin bowl that I turned, so I've started to perforate that. And I also do the likes of pulpery things where I use a drill jig and indexing ring.
Oh,
Right, there we are. That's the grub screw, and there's actually a flat on the stem of the Forstner bit that the grub screw tightens down onto.
And Terry from TJ Turnings had to go. See you later, Terry.
See you, Terry.
hi, Terry. He threw you some kisses, Wayne.
Oh, thank you.
Always thought there was something suspect about Terry. You know, throwing kisses to us. Is it the beard, do you think? You think that's what it is?
Might
Who can tell? Who can tell?
Can I just point out, no actual elephants were harmed in the making of tonight's premiere, despite what some people think. Joe.
Ruby Clare's in. Hi, Ruby.
Hi,
Ruby.
Ruby.
That's not sticking.
More size. In terms of size, do you want to go XL? Boom. They're going on the tack too quick.
Yeah. It's not supposed. It's supposed to stay
15
fairly
minutes usually, isn't it?
wet. Yeah.
John Scarborough's back on the Elvis. He says, did the Forstner bit go way down?
Oh, God. Somebody shoot me.
When
Ruby, did you have a good time in France? Did you learn loads of things?
Well, one of our classes got cancelled.
Oh, no. I did see some amazing pictures of some of the stuff some of the artists she was with did. I can't believe they were done on a lathe.
She sent me a couple last week. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
in the ghetto.
I'm just wondering when Wayne starts hollering, is it going to be a case of now or never?
Right, I am just about to stop this live and go in the house and have a large glass of whiskey, never mind the wine.
Thought you said you were going to get in the car and drive to Suffolk, wherever it is.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Suffolk?
Just Wayne's a patient man. He'll be up. It's got to be up north shortly, so you can just
You're
wait and get
kidding,
him
man.
then.
Okay. Gib slap.
Yeah, that'll be Saturday.
Next
That's right, I'm going home Friday.
Friday time. Well, some of the volunteers have managed to sort out some tickets to go and see my brother live at the Fringe. So if you're in Edinburgh or anywhere near it and you want to go and see a good show, go and check out Billy Kirkwood at this year's Edinburgh Fringe. He's on all week. So 2 weeks, technically.
So he's actually on all week. Don't forget to tip the waitress.
I'm really glad all the restrictions are lifted that way you can actually get into some of these shows.
Yeah. I bet he's missed it, hasn't he?
No. Billy's a very clever man. He's spent a year perfecting the. He's built a green screen studio to be able to pull off comedy events. So it's worked out pretty well. And they did the drive-in comedy thing up in Glasgow. You drove up in your car, you stayed in your car, live performer up on the stage, as socially distanced as you could get.
John Scarborough says, can we have a little less conversation? Oh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. The
Don't you
Wood
go, no, dear. You started it.
No, Dale started it. The wood dude is in. He said,
Hi,
sorry
Stephen.
he's late. Stephen, instead of sitting in the corner and bringing cake, tonight you will be going in the ghetto.
Thought you were going to say in the jailhouse then.
Yeah, that's where I thought he was going, Mark.
No, he's got to do a bit of jailhouse rock in the ghetto.
Oh, heck. I feel this is going a little off the rails, young Wayne.
I'm saying nothing.
Are we?
I apologise.
Them little flecks of gold that are going into the Burwain, will they stay
Yeah.
in there or not?
I'm about to
Where
get
you
my.
Where you haven't sized?
They may well do.
Depends
Who
if you
can
blow
tell?
them out.
He's when he gives it a squirt of varnish.
For an hour.
For an hour. Yeah, it'll lock him in.
I just think the way they've gone in there naturally is quite cool.
It was all a cunning plan, really, wasn't it, Wayne?
It was. I meant to do it. Oh, I didn't come off properly.
Big boys made you do it, then they ran away.
That was it.
It's a messy thing to do sometimes.
Cornish mates
It
in.
is.
Like Katie.
Hey,
Young
Kitty.
Katie.
Hi, Katie.
I must get
I
some.
take it that's imitation as your the way you're throwing it around.
To tell you the truth, I'm not certain. Because Jane did buy me some 24 karat gold leaf, and I can't remember if it's this lot or the other lot I've got over there.
To be fair, it does look the colour of the real stuff. The fake stuff does have a bit of a copper tinge to it.
That
I'm
definitely
gonna,
has a brassy look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some variegated leaf from
Yes.
Gold Leaf Products, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Emma Cook, Tony Turner, gets hers from, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Country Wood Girls then?
Ruby says she puts a board on the bedways and
Said
saves
that
all the
20
little
minutes down
pieces.
All right.
Right, man. Needs another brushing, I think, Wayne. A couple of bits
Yeah.
hanging loose. Crisping up the edges, lovely. Look at that.
Mm.
Is that for your applying the minerals and the powder in the morning, Wayne? You know, when you
Yeah.
go out.
It is. Right. I'll just
know
give that another
Wayne always puts his
Another-
foundation on before he goes to the workshop.
Yes.
So Rubin's asking, will you add some burn lines to define the edges of the gold?
No, I won't, Ruben.
RPM Woodworks is in.
Like the name. You know, what speed do you operate at RPM? Is it about 1800? Is it?
Right. What am I after? Gloss lacquer. I want some of that.
Darren Callison says he's got a 1/4 ounce of Australian alluvial gold he'll one day incorporate into a piece.
Oh, nice.
Question: how do I send a small contribution to his whiskey fund? Well, a couple of things you need to understand, Wood Dude. One, it's Wayne's whiskey fund is really a wine fund. But what you're after is, if you go down into the description for this live, you'll find "Buy Me a Coffee" and follow the "Buy Me a Coffee" link, and that'll help young Mr. Wayne get a wine or a coffee or a box of Jaffa cakes or some sliced sausage or whatever it is that floats his boat. More likely, he'll just spend it on stuff for the workshop, which is what he's done so far.
I will. Depending on what I see up at Dale's next weekend, we will be going on a new Wi-Fi in the workshop.
There we go. I've just put the link to Wayne's Buy Me a Coffee in the chat.
Oh, I was just trying to do that. Well done.
We can only hope, Wayne. I think it'll be all right.
Jennifer's Crafting Creations is asking, do you have to use size to put on the gold leaf, or can you use Mod Podge?
I'm not very sure. I've seen Rich the Beard use 2-part epoxy.
You can use any adhesive to stick the gold leaf down. What makes size unique is it has a very, very thin coating when it goes on. It's almost non-existent from the point of view. It's only a few molecules thick. It'll go down. So what it means is you don't actually get the layer of glue quite to the same depth. So it means that gold leafing can come. There's no edge to it really. That's why people use size. But you can theoretically use any adhesive. You could use Pritt Stick and it'll work. But the reality is that the thickness of the glue itself creates a ridge.
I do seem to remember Emma said once that you could use Mod Podge.
Yeah, you can use anything you like. Anything you like.
So Wood Dude saying, okay, got it, but I have some whiskey I'm not going to drink. Can I post it to Wayne?
Oh yes, you can.
Do you want to think about that for a second?
It's spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong, Wayne.
Well, we'll see what it's like anyway. Wood Dude, if you that's Stephen, isn't it? Wood Dude, Stephen. Yeah. Send me a message in Facebook or Insta. I'm just going to quickly knock this back. I'm going to try and not go over the leaf just in case it takes it off.
Stephen, while you're sending Wayne a message, he's just going to think about whether he needs to accept your kind offer. He's thought about it, and he answers yes.
The Beard 16 has arrived.
Hello.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
And we've got Oh Hail the Wood Jedi from Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations. Are you going to take the foot off?
Yes, I am going to take the foot off.
Left or right?
Yes.
Have you asked Wayne if he can take his foot off?
Saying nothing.
I did a vase today. I left the foot on. Don't like it, so I'm going to take it off later.
What we need is a range of gazundas for all shapes of ass.
It's Gazunda week next week.
Is it? Oh, no, no, it can't be next week. I've not got a lathe set up. Actually, I don't have any bowl blanks. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Actually, let me take that back. I've got a sycamore tree sitting in a shed. That's. Wait a minute. Just need to think about that.
There you go. How do you think that's come up?
I think that looks gorgeous. I don't think the
Love it.
lighting we've got here. You can see the shine starting to come through, and the colours differentiating.
I've just got to say, Steve Ash, Learner Turner, I'm just looking at a picture of you having a lesson with Emma today. Nice pink shirt.
Is that a euphemism?
No, he's actually wearing a pink shirt.
I'm a fan of a pink shirt. Go on.
Yep, so am I.
It makes me. I always find a pink shirt makes me look properly scrubbed up and clean whenever I wear it. Whereas normally I'll tend to look slightly soiled.
Right, I'm just going to spin this and put the heat gun on it. A little bit.
Unless you're the other guy wearing the black t-shirt.
Wayne, you're at 2045.
Oh my life!
You have 87 beautiful people watching, and 55 thumbs up. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. But if anyone's just come in and you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Tells the YouTube algorithm you really like what Wayne does, but more importantly, also tells the YouTube algorithm you like this style of content. It will recommend some more.
Barry has joined. Bonjour, Barry.
Bonjour, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Le Bernie.
Barry Labernie.
My God, that's a bit on the blunt side.
Just that ladies, 88 folks watching. Any minute now, I'm going to shout house for no adequately explained reason.
That's it.
Oh, see, Steve wore the pink shirt with his Team Tiny t-shirt. I bet you that earned you extra points.
To rest up a wee bit.
I have vague memories of Emma liking Jaffa cakes. I can't remember.
Talking. Loves talking.
She does indeed.
Very bad.
Just come through the side.
Oh, aye.
Just natural chip extraction.
Yeah.
Is it me, or does it look like it's getting a band underneath the top gold
Yeah.
band?
I've just come through the side.
Oh, right.
That's where the hole is.
There I was,
No, no.
turning a bowl,
Yeah.
turning a bowl, so baking soda around.
Wayne, Darren's made a good point actually. He says, Wayne, do you find that sound when you're hollowing is a very important guide? By the way, he knows the answer, he just put it in out there for the
Yes,
comment.
it is. The sound changes usually just before something falls in half.
Yeah. How's it go? Oh, that's sounding a bit different. Oops.
Oops.
Yeah. Woodwork learners suggesting we could put LED lights in it to show it off.
The annoying thing is that hole just isn't big enough so I can see where the tool's going. Plus I'm getting a lot of shavings there. How am I doing? Oh, it's doing not too bad.
Claire's having to pop off. See you later, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Darren reckons it looks like you're under a quarter of an inch wall there, Wayne.
It's around about a quarter of an inch, Darren, I think.
He
And
apologises.
it's
He thinks it's an eighth of an inch.
no, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Getting there.
Scott's backstage.
Scott had a tumble and crashed, and he's now backstage.
All right, okay. Probably pressed the wrong bloody button again.
He obviously pressed it. He crashed my bum. He pushed the
I
wrong
did not
bloody
press
button.
the wrong
The
button.
wrong button.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's
Step away
okay.
from the
You're
red
among
button.
friends. You're among friends here.
I didn't.
It's like Dougal on on the plane and Father Ted, isn't it? It's gives him, oh, do not push this button. Oh, poof.
Touch any buttons.
Steve Ash is asking, Wayne, assuming no faults in the wood, does the type of wood affect how thin you can make the walls?
You'll probably find it's easy to do a very thin wall with a tighter grained wood rather than an open grained wood.
Jason Leverons is in dangerous stuff here. He says, "Did he fall asleep like Joe does?" Oh, bad word there.
That's getting a bit
Tight.
No, not tight. Cutter seems to be getting a bit blunt. So I'll just change over a second once I clean this out again. What sort of time are we on?
You have just 5 minutes to 9, sir.
Grand. I'm all the way down to the bottom with the tool, so I've just got to clean it a little bit out from around about here, and then that'll be us done.
Benjamin's asking, have you seen any good IRDs lately, Wayne?
No, I don't tend to watch them. I do this shit for free, so I'm not going to pay to go in and watch other people. Mind you,
Go on, sir.
saying that, I was a bit disappointed last night because I didn't get in to see what's his name, Glenn Lucas. It is Glenn Lucas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing an IRD for the Wood Turning 360 Club, and I am a bit disappointed that I didn't get in to see that.
Oh.
I was otherwise engaged. Right,
we
I'm
need-
not going to stand the inside.
Right, Di?
Di's late. Do we need to tell him that he's got to go and stand in the corner and do the jailhouse rock?
No. What you've got to do is you've just got to. What's the Elvis movie when he was in Italy?
Don't know.
On the
Viva
Vespa.
Las Vegas?
Viva Las Vegas, was it? When he's in Italy?
I don't know.
Something about Rome seems to ring bells. Anyway, them were the days when you didn't make music videos. You made an entire movie.
No, Ruby, he's not going to stand it inside because of the time constraint.
I'm not sanding it inside, Ruby, because I haven't got my long vase sander set up, and there's no way at all I'm going in there with my fingers. Nobody reminded me about changing the camera.
No. It's a perfect view we've got.
No, but when I was cleaning it out.
Oh, okay. No, we didn't. Sorry. We definitely didn't.
Turn the speed
Aye.
down a bit.
Question from Jay's cabin. Can you make the inside can you make that inside your mind so you can tell when it's okay? I'm not sure where you're going with that.
Does he mean, do you imagine in your mind what it's like inside when you're hollowing it?
Yeah, basically, you people who do wood turning all the time tend to develop this superpower of being able to see through wood.
You kind of visualize what the inside looks like, don't you?
Question from John Scarborough. Have to go now, unfortunately, but that moody blue is a bit too much for my liking. Seriously, Wayne, I may change my mind about colouring. Thanks.
No
for the
bother.
demo.
No bother, John. John usually says that on my. Usually does a comment on my videos about colour, so I know exactly how he feels. Right then. Oh, change camera. There we are. And there we are.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
So a nice bur oak bowl with some colour and some gold leaf. And the hair.
Oh,
that's the hair going.
Don't charge extra for the hair.
There you are. You can. I mean, I've left this the gold leaf. I don't know if you can see, but it's quite textured. The gold leaf. If I'd sanded the wood down, which I didn't do, if I'd sanded the wood down and put the gold leaf on, I could have actually burnished it using a piece of wood or something. So it would have been nice and smooth and really shiny. Let's bring the guys in.
Di says it's a funny looking bowl.
I never said I was doing the bowl this afternoon, Di. I said I was doing this.
A couple of people have said it's very Egyptian looking.
Yeah. Mind you, it was me that showed them how to do that shape anyway.
They only said Scott off again.
I think Dale's having it confiscated.
I'm giving it to its real owner.
Right then. I am going to press the button. Thanks everybody who came in. I hope you enjoyed that and it's given you some ideas. I'm sure at some point this week, Brian or Mark or Steve will come up with another idea for next week. Either that or Dale will carry on with his Gazunder.
But hey,
I think it's Steve and Brian are just doing one a month.
All right, okay.
Just to get people in the workshops.
Right, I might give you some ideas of something to do on Friday's lunchtime. Because I'm not going to mention the word, but it's the second part of the year anyway. So I'm going to hit the button. Thanks everybody for coming along. Thanks for everybody who bought me a coffee, and I hope Steve gets in touch with so I can send him my address.
booze fit, baby.
Right.